to actually build a business, not just a regular business, but a family business that can actually build wealth for generations. Look, if you're a parent or a child or a son or a daughter or a single mother or a single father, and you're wanting to actually build a business, not just a regular business, but a family business that can actually build wealth for generations, just like the Rockefellers did, then I'm going to show you exactly how to identify and approach your family members to join in on the action. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So here are 6 ways you can actually get your family members' attention and actually get them to run with you instead of walk with you, to actually get you to become a Rockefeller and not talk about being a Rockefeller. Okay, we're about to be and not try. Trying is no longer a part of our vocabulary anymore, and I'm going to show you exactly step by step on exactly how to approach your family and the way that you can get it done. So number 1, how to actually approach your family members from the get-go. Let's be real, it's not the sexiest topic of them all, and it's really not the part that most people want to discuss. So I'm going to tell you 2 different ways, how we did it, or really how my mom did it, and then I'm going to show you probably another way that you can actually approach as well. Okay, so mind you, the way how we did it only works if you are a parent. Okay, it only works if you have children, right? And the other way, I'm going to show you a way that a parent can come across, and then how a child, a son or a daughter can come across it, right? So let's go ahead and talk about it. How we did it is, my mom said, if you don't learn this skill set, I'm going to kick you out the house and pretty much disown you. That's pretty much what she said. That's the only way she can kick a fire up under us to actually get things done in her perspective. Now, I don't know if this works in every family. This may work for you, but like I said, it only works if you have children and if you're a parent. So this is the way that it worked, right? The second way how you should do it is, I'm going to break it up into 2 different ways. Like I said, if you're a child or if you're a parent. Okay, so if you're a child, I want you to bring it up as an idea and actually bring logistics to the table. Actually bring it where it makes sense, where your parents are actually impressed and want to hear you on what your idea is. Okay, number 2, and as a parent, I want you to explain it to your children, the what, not just the what, but also the why. What parents usually forget, and this is just from my experience, and I've heard from other people as well, is that parents like to instruct but not coach. Okay, when a child gets to a certain age, a child knows what's right from wrong, and a child knows that instructing isn't going to work anymore. You've already trained your child by your beliefs, by what you believe in, and you're passing it on to them, right? But now your child, I believe at 13, 14, 15 years old, develops their own beliefs, develops what they feel is right and wrong in their eyes. So at this point, it's now about coaching and not instructing. And how you do that is explaining the why as well as the what. Okay, so if I'm explaining to them, hey, I need you to take out the trash, and I'm just giving this as an example, we all know the reason why you should take out the trash, but if I'm explaining to you to take out the trash, I also need to explain to you why it's important for you to take out the trash, or you will never know the benefits of the reasons why you should take out the trash, right? So the reason why you should take out the trash is because you don't want your house to smell. You also, if you're going to invite a lady or a woman over, you don't want your house to smell, and that's a turn off. That's another thing. The third thing is, you also don't want to have bugs in your house, right? The fourth thing is that it's gonna smell, right? So that's pretty much the reason why you should take out the trash, right? So if you explain that in regards to the family's perspective, if a parent were to say, hey, it's important for us to actually build wealth and for us to never be broke another day in our lives, right? That's the what and the why. The what is, we want to build generational wealth. The why is because we never want to be broke another day in our lives again, if that is the case. Now, of course, if you're already generational wealth, and the what would be, we need to continue this wealth. The reason why would be because we never actually want to go back to being broke, right? That's pretty much the perspective on that. So number 2 is, you want to list out each family member's skills and expertise, right? And what that means is, I'll give you an example for us, right? This goes to number 3, to consider each family member's interests. How this works for us is, my brother is all about sports, marketing, branding, NIL, right? And so what this means is, it only made sense for him to become a CMO because it's in his interest. It aligns with the skills that he has. His skill is social media marketing. His skills is branding. His skills is actually sales and marketing, right? So it only makes sense for him to be a CMO, or you could put somebody as a marketing director if you don't feel that they fit that CMO position, right? But the key thing is that you want to fit them in the position that they are in. My mom is a visionary. She has the experience. So it only makes sense for her to be the CEO because she's always like, we need to do this, but doesn't really know how to execute it as efficiently. And that's where I come in, because I'm the COO, I'm the integrator. If she needs something done, I can go execute and figure out a way to get it done. And I'm also there to scale the business and etc. Right? right? Now, number 4, identify the gaps in skills and knowledge. Now, like I just mentioned before, my mom is the visionary, but she's not efficient in actually getting it done as fast because she used to do it before, but she doesn't have the energy to do it again, right? Her focus level is only on sales and running the business. So if she's saying that, hey, I would like to hire more people in this area of expertise, then my job is to go find that people. That is the gap. She doesn't know how to do something, but I know how to do something. So the gap needs to be closed in order for us to actually get that done, right? So that is the actual identifying the gap in the skills and knowledge. So her skill is sales, is running the business, is becoming a visionary, right? Is continuing to grow in that mind. The gap is there are a lot of things that she does not know that I do know as an integrator that I can then execute on, right? And now I'm officially a hybrid because I have the CEO mentality, but I also have the COO mentality. So I believe that a CEO should have a CEO mentality because a COO can further communicate what the CEO needs done to the team. So for the team CEO is me. And then you could think of the CEO for the team as the executive, the enforcer, right? So that's pretty much what that entails, right? So now, number 5, what can they contribute? Like I mentioned before, my mother contributes sales, visionary, and really that's it, sales and visionary and experience, right? I am the organizer and I am the influencer. So I can influence people, right? Which means when I'm hiring, that is really good for when hiring because I can influence and build culture, okay? For my brother is social media marketing, as well as he brings fresh ideas and he has the brain and balance, and he brings brain and balance to the team, the logical side to the team. Sometimes our mom and I can clash heads, right? Our dad is the trendsetter. He's the one that's actually like, yo, this is going to be big one day. And everything that he says is going to be big actually comes to fruition. He's been talking about AI and VR 10 years ago before it actually became what it is. So he's always been in the know in these type of scenarios. So if we ever needed some new information before it arrives, he's the one to go to, and he's the technology expert. Now, when it comes to these things, like I said, you want to have, which is number 6, is a clear vision on the roles and responsibilities. Like I said, I'm the COO, my brother's the CMO, my dad is the CTO, and my mom is the CEO. When you have those roles and responsibilities, when you have those roles, now it's time to figure out the responsibilities. Mine is revolving around funnels, hiring, systemizing the business, and etc. Right? My brother's around social media marketing, making sure that the sales is running smoothly, making sure that the team on the marketing, the content side is running smoothly, right? Then you have our mom, which is the visionary, and she brings the experience. So she only, of course, she's the one doing also the branding because she's the visionary. So she does a little bit of everything, but she's doing sales. She's mainly bringing in, she's the face of the business. Of course, when it comes to family, mothers are obviously going to be more of a face than the fathers are. So our father's the CTO, he brings VR and AI. That is the responsibility and the roles of what we bring together. So if you actually want to know more details on exactly how to build that family business in extension to what I just talked about today, I want you to go ahead and click the link in the description. There's an actual link that says pre-order the Family Business Bible, where this actually brings you in extensive detail on how exactly you can build a family business from scratch, on actually learning how to build your personal and business credit and getting the funding, creating an actual LLC, building a cash flowing business, getting your trust together, life insurance together, and on. Okay, so this is everything that you need. And if you actually want to learn more information on exactly how to create a business plan after you've approached your family, I want you to go ahead and watch the video right here. Somewhere on the screen, it'll pop up, and I want you to go ahead and click it so you can actually get more information on after the approach, how do you actually set the plan for your family. So I'll see you in the next one.